My sweet, sweet friends. God, it has been so long since I've done any sort of like lunar video or seasonal video. Winter was really rough, you know. I really felt the call to shed and hibernate and go within. And it just feels so right and so easy. That's really what I want to emphasize on this, is that it just feels easy to get on camera today and sit outside, even though it's not the warmest. But today is Ostara, or the Spring Equinox, and this tree always blooms like the day or the day before Ostara. So I have named her Ostara, and I love to sit with her and be with her on this day. I feel like she always attracts the birds and the song and the new life that is, you know, floating in. So Ostara is a day of equanimity. It's a day of balance between light and dark. It's the single point between life and death, the tipping of seasons between winter and spring. So there's a lot of tension at this phase in our season and in our earth and in our life, or there can be. It is the tug of war, the dance of polarity between right and wrong, light and dark, winter and spring. You know, the weather is, I'm here, I'm spring now, and then it's like back to cold for a little bit, and then it's like, no, I'm spring. There's this tension point, right? This pulling. And it's just so beautiful to be reminded as I sit out here that Ostara is the balance point between both of those polarities, the singularity, the place between where they meet and they merge and they become one, so that we're no longer in duality or right-wrong thinking. So I sat outside today and I just mused with my handpan. So what you'll see for the rest of this video is just me playing on the handpan. And for me, Ostara's lesson is really in accepting myself as I am and not getting stuck in the war of perfectionism, and accepting that, you know, creativity and sharing and light is not meant to be branded. It's not meant to be, you know, totally beautifully filmed all the time, right? Like, show up on camera with a pimple on your face and your hair not brushed and, you know, your shirt inside out. That's really what Ostara has been sharing for me. You want to say hi, buddy? Say hi. Oh, so goodness. What's up, little man? Yeah. That's word. Anyways, that's what this video and this offering is all about. I just wanted to imperfectly, perfectly get on here and share what is real for me and celebrate the coming of life, the promise of renewal. It's not fully here for me yet. That tension point is totally still in my body. There's the lethargy and then the energy, the creativity, and the like, I don't want to do shit, apathy. So I'm really just trying today to celebrate Earth and the return of her spirit and the solar energy, the light, and just welcoming the way it wants to come through me. So I hope you enjoy. Like I said, this is super imperfect. I am not a singer, but I love playing. I love spoken poetry. I love writing. Using my voice is like really scary. So this is just me growing and evolving and trying to find my voice. I would love to hear how Ostara is feeling on your body, especially if you live in the Northern Hemisphere. For those in the Southern Hemisphere, like, you are the exact opposite of us. So I would also love to hear, you know, your truths and what is real for you as the wheel of the year turns. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And at the end, I am just gonna bring a little bit of an invitation into some play and vitality and renewal of life. So if you stick around for that, there's a little something for you, free, and an invitation into a little paid offering that my beautiful friend and I are doing. So I send you so much love on this beautiful Ostara day. And I hope you get to listen to the birds or whatever life is stirring for you. Maybe there's still snow on the ground. I hope you get to feel the balance point today. Sending all my love. I am Ostara. I am the portal between life and death. I am the light at the end of the tunnel. I am the contraction and expansion simultaneously. The duality of harmony and disharmony. Light and dark. I am the single point of equanimity. I am the breath of new life. I am the gateway through which you rise again. You will rise again. Even in the stillness of winter, my fire burned. My fire warmed. Deep, deep within. I am Ostara. the threshold of old and new. Your place of rebirth. I am the promise of life on the other side of death. I am Ostara. And I have come again. To renew your spirit and bring joy and laughter and love, warmth and heat back into the body, back into the hearts of all people. I am the spirit of the earth, pushing its way upwards, blossoming, rising, singing, showing, playing, growing. I am the spirit of earth, I exist both in life and death. I am the ecstasy of life. I am the return of the inhale after the exhale. I am neither. I am the breath. I am the life-giving breath. I am Ostara. And I am waking up within. Thank you all for listening and tuning in. I really hope the spirit of Ostara is landing in your heart and your bones and your muscles and soothing away winter. Life is coming. Spring is coming. The promise of renewal is coming. And it will come in its own time. There's no rush. There's no need to push or force. It will just happen in its own divine timing. That is what cycle work is all about. It really is a gift of remembering that the deeper we can trust in life and our bodies and our soul knowing, our heart knowing, the deeper we can commune with life, the deeper we can enjoy life, the deeper we can be with every phase of life and not push against the death, the decay, the not so inspiring moments. the grief, the heartache, the tenderness, the slowness. Yeah. So I am sitting inside at my altar, and there's a bowl of water in front of me, and this is the offering or invitation that I wanted to invite you into for Ostara. It can be really simple. Our rituals don't have to be like a whole ceremonial day of play and inner work, though I love when it gets to be that way. They can really just be simple moments of lighting a candle, listening to beautiful music, and tuning in to what's real. So my invitation for, just bringing in the renewing springs of Ostara and the Spring Equinox is to collect a bowl of water in a beautiful container or an inspiring container of your choice. And before you fill it with water, really take the time to sit with that container and recognize it as the chalice, the space that is holding the transformation that you are asking for. And then to fill it with water, you can do spring water, you can do filtered water, whatever water you have access to. Just as you're filling it up, thank the water, invite the water to be a channel of transmutation, of dissolution, to dissolve what no longer serves what you are going to put inside of it, and to hold space and clear away the debris for what is to come in this portal through winter into spring. So once you have your water, I invite you to put it on your altar or somewhere in nature even, somewhere where you feel really called and it won't be disturbed. And then to grab a piece of paper, maybe to light a candle, to play your favorite music, to get into the body, kind of, get into a spacious place. Maybe re-listen to the Ostara song that is in this video. And then to come into your breath and just name, just witness and name and acknowledge all the stuff you're carrying in this tension point. The joy, the excitement, the opportunities you're sensing but haven't yet arrived, and to also name the very real lived experience of this last winter, right? Like, what was heavy? What was lethargic? What is still heavy? What is still lethargic? What is a pattern that is frustrating or hanging on? What is your resistance? Just really take the time. I wrote like 3 pages. Really take the time to witness and just name without judgment everything that is inside your body, everything that is inside your heart, your anxieties, your fears, your worries about the future, about the world, your judgments of self and other. Just write it all down, and then take those pieces of paper, gently fold them up, place them on your heart. Take a moment to really sit with what you've lived through. And then my invitation is to set those aside for a moment and consider adding flowers or essential oil to the water. I added a little bit of lavender and peppermint, some orange for brightness and the renewal of life, and then this energizing blend which has a bunch of like cloves and like wintry aromas, but also has, like tangerine for like this coming of the spring. So just this blend of, oils that really speak to what my soul and what my heart need in this moment. Because this is the water that these thoughts, these feelings are going to be dissolving in over this day. And I added some rose oil because I just love rose. But feel free to add like little petals or crystals. Make sure that the crystals you add don't dissolve in water. because that would, unless you want it to, which could also, you know, now that I think about that, it could also be very significant of, you know, not being attached and like letting this crystal dissolve with your feelings. So yeah, it's all about intuition, all about play. Make your water, continue to be with your breath and your body, hold your papers close, and then when you're ready, I invite you to, in whatever way feels best, to put them in the water and to allow them to dissolve over time. I will show you here in a moment what my papers look like. They have been here since 4 a.m. and it is nearly 1 p.m. on the same day. And it's slowly starting to sink. But the whole thing isn't submerged, and there's a lot of wisdom in that for me, right? My resistance has been very palpable. So to see that reflected in just the way that these papers and these words and this ink is dissolving is therapeutic and symbolic of the slow release that I am going through. So I will show you what my bowl looks like. My intention is to really keep it here and to let it work its magic and to really trust that water and Ostara are dissolving in me at the pace that they need, the things I really am no longer wishing to carry forward into my life. So that is my embodied invitation for you. This is a free ritual. I send rituals like this out to my email list all the time around the new moon and the full moon, and for the moon cycles, different seasons. So you can also sign up for my email list to get those regularly. But the invitation I also wanted to extend was into a more embodied approach of cycle syncing. If you are a woman who really feels called to deepen into your magic, to deepen into your menstrual cycle, to honor the coming and going of life and seasons, and you want sisterhood and community, I would love to invite you into Lunar Living, our spring edition, which is centered all around vitality, embodiment, play, creativity, and restoking the fires of life for this coming year and for summer and fall before the cycle begins again and we lose our leaves, we go into hibernation, we rest, and we begin again. So that invitation is open. I would love to say that it is not just for women who know a bunch about their cycle or about the moon. It's really for every woman in every phase of cycle work. You could consider yourself someone who's been working with the moon and your menstrual cycle for years. You could be totally new to this. There is space for you in this place. Lunar Living is going to be a live online container where we meet 5 times in one lunar cycle, which is about a month, in ceremonial space. We will talk about the moon. We will do embodiment rituals. We will do sound healing. We will stoke our life force energy. We will connect. We will share. We will release. We will amplify. And we will also learn about our menstrual cycles and nutrition and hormonal support and how to sync our body with the moon. And this isn't just for women who are currently bleeding, right? We are cyclical women through and through, from birth to death. We hold the codes. We all actually do. This isn't just a women thing, but right now, Lunar Living, it's just a woman group. Maybe that will change in the future, who knows? But this is for all women at all stages in their cycle. It is for those who have irregular, painful cycles. It is for those who have regular cycles. It is for those in perimenopause or who are in menopause already. It is for all cycling women, whatever phase you are cycling through, whatever wisdom you are carrying. Yeah, So I'm excited about Lunar Living. This is our second container. We did one last fall, and that one was all about turning inward and, you know, support. And this one, it just feels so different. It's a whole new life. So I'm inviting you into that space just for being here. I will leave a discount code down below as well. So you'll be able to find all of that down below. I would love to know, you know, how your ritual went, what you're releasing, or how you're feeling on this gateway and portal through what was and what will be. I am sending you all my love and blessings on this beautiful Ostara day.